Hello, everybody. This is Steven from Simply Nerdy, and I'm joined today by my best friend, Anthony.
Hey, guys.
And we are here playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Well,
Yes.
we will be in a second. I'm going to fly over to Anthony's island and help him out.
Yeah, I'm just getting started, and so all I've got is the peaches. This is Steven helping me get an idea of how to get started in this game, because right now this is my first time playing an Animal Crossing game, and anyway, Steven's going to show me the ropes and help me overcome my heathenistic views of the game, I guess, presumably.
Presumably is totally true. We're here to convert him.
I was just going to say, I suppose I also kind of owe it to him to try, because he got Xenoblade Chronicles and he's currently really enjoying it, and so I'm very, very gratified, and now I need to return the favor.
I'm actually taking a break. This is my break from playing Xenoblade Chronicles, because I again have hit a wall where I'm getting defeated a lot, and I have to take a little break. But never fear, Anthony. I'm going back. Don't worry.
Good, and I can help you out with that, you know.
I'm still in those mines.
Maybe we'll just have to. Maybe the next episode we do. Of course, I guess I can't come and visit your Xenoblade game, but maybe I can help you out for the same.
you can, because we can share my screen just like we are kind of right now, and you can aid me right then and there in the moment and give me some coaching advice.
That's an idea. We'll have to do that next time.
You heard it here first. Next time, we're doing a Xenoblade. But this time, we're doing Animal Crossing. And Anthony, I'm almost done. I'm sorry. I'm gathering some fruit for you, my friend.
And just so you all know, this is in part also in celebration of 100 subscribers for the channel. It's been a long time coming, and so we're pretty excited about that milestone. And this is kind of a celebration / hazing introduction for me, whatever you call it.
Yes, thank you so much for all your support, and thank you for subscribing, and thanks for giving us comments. We love seeing your comments. We love seeing your likes in our videos. Keep them coming.
Yes, please. I forgot about that.
You got a flight for Avonlea.
Avonlea, yeah.
Avonlea.
So I let my wife be the primary for the island, and so she did the naming. So it's from Anne of Avonlea, Carefree Beach Bum.
So here we go, Ant. First of all, let's plant these trees.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna help you get all your fruit that you need on your island. So go ahead and pick those up. Do you have a shovel?
No.
I should have brought you one. I didn't do that.
I can probably craft one by now, I think.
Can you craft one?
Let's check.
I'll be over here picking your weeds.
Okay. I'll be back.
Well, here's a shovel, Ant. I don't know how long it'll last you, but let's go plant those trees first.
Okay.
Do you have a vaulting pole?
I do not. What'd you make?
I made a vaulting pole.
Nice.
I made another vaulting pole. Vaulting pole for you, and a vaulting pole for your wife. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, there's a lot of work to do over here, Antonio. This is awesome. Also, just so you know, you can only plant coconuts on the beach, so don't try to plant a coconut on the grass.
Okay. Let's see. Oranges, coconuts. There we go. And then we'll put one right here.
Yeah.
Thank you. Nice.
Very nice.
What's that face?
Isn't that awesome?
Yeah. Maybe we put another one on this beach.
And
right?
then, after you get more fruit, when the trees finally grow and drop you fruit, you can take the fruit from those trees and make even more.
Nice.
In a
Wait
little
a minute.
bit.
You mean I can't make emotions on my own?
You don't know how to have emotions right now, eh?
What the heck? What am I?
Emotions are too complicated. So Anthony, over the course of the channel, what are some of the highlights that brought you to this 100 subscribers mile mark that we just reached?
Well, I I don't know. I think it was just like whoops. It was. I mean, I just enjoy playing games, and I enjoy talking about it. And so I don't know. It was just kind of a fun thing to do at the same time and share some of that passion.
Agreed.
I hadn't really thought it would be as fun as it was, though. And
I also agree.
it's been a good time.
It's been really fun to see the fan base grow, and it's been fun to provide this content, and editing videos has been super fun for me. I really enjoy it. I also really like seeing the fans connect with the content we're making. I think it's super satisfying and really rewarding to see that the fans actually enjoy what we're doing when we're having such a good time doing it, obviously. But one of the highlights for me was when when Super Smash Bros. Ultimate came out, and we were able to do a Let's Nerd Out video to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the first time, and you and I were just laughing hysterically and screaming and yelling at each other, and it was super fun. That was a good highlight for me.
Yeah, I remember that one being a lot of fun too.
That one and Cuphead. I don't know what it was with that Cuphead game when we were playing it too, doing the Let's Nerd Out video for that. But man, that was a good time too.
Yeah.
I got my butt kicked, and Anthony just held in there, and he was kicking butt. And I was like, "How are you doing that?"
Probably through luck.
Did you ever end up beating that game, by the way? Because I kind of stopped playing it, kind of dropped off.
I did. Yes, it was pretty fun. It's it's definitely not for the faint of heart though. That game is definitely very, very challenging. What? Hey, I didn't know you could push. I mean, I didn't know you could cover up the holes again.
Yeah, isn't that cool? You don't have to use your shovel to do that.
Nice. I want one right there.
Oh, Anthony's Island's looking good.
It's nice that we're gonna have so much more fruit.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, a fishing hole.
Ooh. I really like this beach too, man. This is nice.
Okay, I think that's all the fruit.
Oh,
Yes.
I really miss this music. It makes me so happy. Okay.
It is very relaxing. Oops.
Out of curiosity, because I haven't really talked to you about it yet, what did you think of Sega's announcement for their little handheld device that they announced, whatever it was called? I don't remember what it's called.
The mini oh, I actually forget what it's called as well, but that tiny little handheld.
Yes.
I didn't.
4 different colors, and each color comes with 4 different games, which is something I don't really like.
No. It seems, honestly, my first impression was, seriously? I don't know, it just doesn't look like it's offering much.
I agree.
What should I do with fossils? Is it bad to sell them?
I wouldn't sell them. I would go talk to Blathers.
Oh, okay. What about butterflies?
Butterflies, talk to Blathers first.
What about fruit?
Yes, you can sell fruit, as long as it's peaches.
Yeah. I have a ton of peaches in my pocket.
With the insects and with the bugs and stuff, you do end up selling those, but you can look and see if you've donated them to your museum yet or not.
Okay.
Because if your museum doesn't have them yet, I would give them to Blathers, because after Blathers gets a certain amount of donations, then he'll upgrade from a tent to an actual building.
Gotcha. Well, let me go talk to him then.
Alright, now we're gonna craft some ladders for these guys. I knew I brought wood over for a reason. What's Blathers saying, Eth?
He was telling me how much he dislikes bugs.
Every time you donate a bug, he'll start doing that little drop sweat thing.
Goodness. He is quite the talker.
The first time we talked to him, yeah, he's a talker.
Okay.
What?
He was telling me about a fossil of a species of animal that I guess due to the nature of their teeth or whatever, they only ate a certain type of food and therefore died out. And he was saying something to the effect of it's a lesson in eating a healthy, broad diet or something.
Oh, yeah.
That's advertising right there. All right, get on with it. You're talking too much, Blathers.
That's why it's called Blathers.
Yep. I'm catching on. Did he take both of my fossils? Why can't he take this one?
If he doesn't take it, that means it's already been donated. Then you know you can sell it. Woo!
Gotcha.
So you can sell that one. So Anthony, what have your first impressions of Animal Crossing? What has it been like?
It's been, I don't know, like I think it's what's the word I'm looking for?
You better find the right word.
I'm looking for them, Steve. I think it's charming and there's not, I don't know. So far, I haven't been able to form much more of an opinion because I'm not very far. So, like you said, apparently I'm still in the tutorial. Chill out. I can't believe I can't make faces.
I can't believe I can't. You will. Sorry, keep going.
Anyway, it's been charming so far. I just haven't been sure what to do, and you know the nature of my backlog, and especially with Xenoblade on the docket. So it hasn't been a huge priority yet, but you are helping me get a good start. So that's something.
Yes, that is good.
This is helping me get a better idea of the appeal. So it is on the right track, I guess.
There you go. I like it. That's good to hear. Take this too.
A ladder. Aha! I will use it immediately.
I will use it. Explore your island. I really don't have one myself. I should go get the one I dropped for your wife.
Oh.
There you go. Oh, here, you gotta clear the way. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
I didn't know I couldn't get stuff until the weeds were gone.
Yeah, the weeds are taking up your item spots.
Oh, interesting. Can I do it now?
Maybe. Did something come out of it already? Yeah,
No.
probably not. Yeah, you probably accidentally broke it.
So,
Oh yeah.
let me ask you this, Steve. What
Yes.
would you tell a beginner like myself about the best thing to do to get the island up to speed to a point where you feel like you're outside of the tutorial phase and kind of in the swing of things?
Perfect.
If you were to sum it up.
If I were to sum it up, it's actually really easy to sum it up. The best thing to do is for the island designer resident or whatever they call it. The best thing to do is to have the person in charge of the island talk to Tom Nook and just do whatever Tom Nook says.
I see.
That's really all you got to do. And then eventually he'll tell you to. Not eventually. It happens after you upgrade from a tent to a house. Your island representative already did that. Next time she talks to Tom Nook, he'll say, "Hey, Timmy and Tommy want to start up a store. We need to gather 30 pieces of each type of wood and 30 iron nuggets so they can build their store." And then you'll build their store. Then the music will change, and the island will kind of enhance itself. And then you just keep asking Tom Nook, "Hey, what can I do now? What should I be doing right now?" And he'll kind of guide you through the whole process. But yeah, that's what I'd say. Talk to Tom Nook. He knows.
Gotcha. All right.
And I'll also say it's a lot more fun with friends, obviously.
Yes. It's interesting that. So how come they made it so that visitors could pick up things and put them in their pockets, but when you're doing it with a local friend, then it,
I don't know.
that doesn't make any sense to me.
I agree. It's really annoying. That's something I said in my review. If you haven't seen my review yet, you can go look at it. But that's one thing I wish that they did differently, because they really highlighted the fact that you can play with 8 people on one system, and up to eight human players can live on the same island, which is freaking awesome. And you can play with 8 friends at a time, which is also awesome. However, it comes with a couple of
Caveats?
caveats. There we go. Those being, you can't play online with friends and play with 2 people of your island at the same time.
Which is very silly.
So you can't play, like, with you and your wife, you can't hop online and play with me on my island at the same time. Only one of you can come. So that's one dumb thing. And then the other dumb thing is, when you're playing local multiplayer and you're playing together, and one person picks up items, it goes straight to recycling instead of in your pockets. And you have to switch back and forth between who is the leader and who's the follower, and it doesn't really make it kind of just, I don't know, it makes it a lesser experience.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It just makes me think of the type of multiplayer, like, it makes me think of Super Mario Odyssey. Who enjoys being It's like, basically it's just a concession. Well, you can be a person who presses buttons. That's fun, right? You like pressing buttons?
You like pushing buttons.
I mean, that's basically what you're doing, but...
That, and it's the same action every time. You're just flipping Cappy around. But yeah, that's basically the same thing here. It's basically not even an Animal Crossing problem. It's a Nintendo problem. They don't know how to do their multiplayers.
No, really, they don't. It's a common theme in some Nintendo games. And, I love Nintendo, but that is one thing that they don't know how to do very properly. So, am I not able to talk to Tom Nook while you're on the island?
You can, but he won't tell you anything because you're not the island representative.
Oh gosh.
You can't. That's another thing I complained about in my review is if you're not the island representative, you can't progress the island at all. The only thing you can do is help gather resources that you need, like to get the Nook shop up, and you need all that wood and need all that iron nugget stuff. You can help gather that kind of materials, but only one person can actually move the island forward. Which I can see why Nintendo did it now, because I watched some other friends that are starting to get to the Animal Crossing series. This is their first game, and they are loving it, but they're annoyed at the fact that they can't progress the island because their boyfriend or their girlfriend or their husband or wife is the island representative, and they don't play it as often as they do, and so their island just isn't progressing at all, and they're annoyed at all the progress they've made, and it's not going anywhere, so now they're thinking about buying their own Nintendo Switch system.
Well, so you think that's why Nintendo did it?
I don't know if that's the reason or not, but I'm saying it's looking like it's getting them some more hardware sales.
Sure.
To say the least. I've seen friends buy Switches just for that reason. So
Can't say I love that reason.
I mean either. Because if you're playing with 8 people and you're on the same island, I haven't had 8 on my island at once yet, but I've had about 6 or 5 of us, and yeah, we can all access our pockets. We can do anything we can do playing single player, and we all have a good time, and it's a blast. But if you're playing on the same system, it's not as it's definitely not as fun.
No.
I wish they'd patch that and get rid of that, or change it up somehow in an update later on or something. I think that'd be great. But yeah, I don't know if it'll happen. I know another thing people are upset about is the fact that you have to share your island in the first place.
I know. No, that's really kind of a big thing for me. It's, I don't know. I definitely feel like I'd be, even more keen to kind of figure out this game if it weren't for that. Not that I'm saying I won't,
Right.
but I know that I would be more excited if I knew that everything I did was just.
You.
I mean, it was my purview, and I wasn't being limited by whether or not Caitlin is feeling like playing.
Right. But you're not upset that you have to live on the same island. You're just upset you can't progress the island further, or are you one of those people?
No, I don't need my own island. I mean, there are fun elements of kind of sharing the space. It's just that I don't like the idea that, okay, well, maybe I'm in the mood to play Animal Crossing today, but Caitlin hasn't gotten far enough for me to do anything,
Right. But you know what you can do when that happens?
Play her file?
Oh, that too. That's a good answer. No, that's how I was thinking. I was thinking you could make your wallet a little bit bigger until you can get to the stock market system. Woot woot.
How long does that take?
I think a resident services building has to be a building, I think, before that happens.
Okay. Well, I do have to say I'm kind of surprised, but there is an almost cathartic kind of hypnosis of just running around picking up stuff on the island.
There is, huh?
Yeah.
I agree. It's super relaxing, really fun. All right, where are you?
I'm back in resident services selling, holy moly, about 3 pockets worth of weeds, and I'm making like 3,000 bells.
Don't you love selling weeds, Ed? Hey, by the way, I got a lot more weeds for you.
Tell me something. What do Nook Miles do for you?
Oh my gosh! You don't know what Nook Miles do for you?
I mean, I know that I can get them.
That's good. I'm glad. You can sell those flowers I accidentally picked. So Nook Miles are a new addition to Animal Crossing, if you don't know that already. And they are fantastic. So Nook Miles, so you see this machine here? This is your best friend. And they'll say, what do you want to do today? And you can go to Redeem Miles, and then in that Redeem Miles, it'll give you this whole list of catalog of things you can purchase with your Nook Miles. One of those being more pocket space. But eventually you'll be able to cash those out, and it's going to be an awesome day. So just keep gathering your miles, I'm sure.
Gotcha. Well, you definitely helped me out with the planting, Miles. Apparently, I still have to plant peaches before it counts, even though they're all over the island. So
really?
Maybe I'll just plant a peach tree real quick.
I didn't really. Huh, awesome.
Yeah, it didn't give me the achievement for the peach tree.
Those are for you to sell when you want.
Wow, what a good visitor you are.
Well, thank you. I'm trying to be helpful.
Well, Steve, you may be helping me see the appeal.
Yeah, it's fun.
I have another buddy who also really likes Animal Crossing, and he says it's a lot more fun playing together, which, considering what you told me, is a little surprising, but...
Because of the limitations they put on the game, it is a little daunting, but...
Oh, apparently I can't drop things when I have company?
Oh, that's what I thought. Okay, I'm leaving. That's what I thought.
You can't look at my mess, Steven. Get out.
Anyway, you heard it here first. You saw it here first. Anthony's softening his heart.
I am. This is starting to. I'm starting to see the gameplay loop and how it's compelling.
Yes.
I don't know. There's something strangely fun about gathering one thing to accomplish some other thing that lets you do another
thing. It's so fun. This is a game about collecting and unlocking stuff, and if you like that, this is the game for you.
I guess really I just usually, I think I am kind of a big fan of that type of game because, I think of like the Metroid games. Like, some of the most fun in those games is
item collecting
and collecting your abilities and stuff like that. I just I guess I usually thought that it was something that I would enjoy, when it had a gameplay, something that allowed you to get to a new place or something like that. But
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, Anthony.
yeah,
And thank you all for joining us as well. And you know what to do, because until next time, you're going to...
keep it nerdy.